Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to calculate the average value of a function over a given interval that is not commonly taught in your textbook. You need to know this method because there's a good chance that you're going to get asked average value questions in exam 2, especially in the multiple choice questions, and you don't want to be caught off guard. The formula to find the average value taught in your textbooks is 1 on b minus a times the integral from a to b of the function f of x dx. Now this formula is quite straightforward if you're given the rule of f of x. But what if you were shown a graph and weren't given the rule of the function f of x? How would you then quickly work out the average value? For this graph, we need to find the average value of f over the interval from 0 to 4. One way to find the average value for this function is to realize that this section of the formula, the integral from a to b of f of x dx, actually evaluates the area enclosed by the graph and the x-axis. Now we don't know the rule of f of x, so we can't use this part of the formula. But looking at the graph, we can easily work out the area enclosed by the graph and the x-axis using geometry. The area under the graph for the interval from 0 to 4 can be split into two sections. We have a triangle and a rectangle. The area of the triangle is found by the rule half times base times height. And so this is going to be a half times the base, which is going to be 2, and the height, which is also going to be 2. And so this is just going to equal to 2. The area of the rectangle is found by length times its width. And so this is going to be 2 times 2, which is equal to 4. And so the total area is going to be 4 plus 2, which is equal to 6. What this means is that the integral from 0 to 4 of the function f of x is going to equal 6. And so what we do now is we can substitute this into the average value formula. And so the average value of the function f is going to be 1 on b minus a, which is going to be 4 minus 0, which is 4, and then multiplied by 6. This is going to equal 6 on 4. Simplified down, this is going to be 3 on 2. And so the average value of the function f over the interval from 0 to 4 is going to be 3 on 2. Now sometimes you won't be able to use geometry to quickly calculate the area required. In this case, you may need to find the rule of f of x. Looking at this graph, for the interval from 0 to 4, f of x is going to be defined by a piecewise function. And so we can write that f of x is going to have some rule for the interval where x is between 0 and 2, and another rule where x is going to be between 2 and 4. The equation of the line from 0 to 2 is going to be in the form y is equal to mx plus c, where c is the y-intercept. The y-intercept is 0, and so c is going to be 0. M is the gradient of this line. To find m, we can use rise over run. Rise over run is going to be 2 on 2, and the line is positive, and so this is going to be 1. And so the equation of the first line is going to be y is equal to x. Looking at the second line, from 2 to 4, this is a horizontal line. And so the equation of this line is just going to be y is equal to 2. Now that we have the rule for f of x, we can substitute this into the average value formula and then evaluate. And so the average value is going to be 1 on b minus a, which is going to be 1 on 4, multiplied by the integral from, and here we go, the integral from 0 to 2 of the first line, which is the line x dx, plus the integral from 2 to 4 of the second line, which is going to be the line y is equal to 2. Setting this up in the calculator, we can work this out. and say this is equal to 3 on 2. And that's it for this video. Comment below and let me know if this was helpful, or if you have any questions. If you want to practice or learn answering exam-style questions on the topic of finding the average value of a function, then log into the Maths Methods Club and from the main topic select Integration. And then from the subtopics, you can select Average Value. Here you're going to see about 20 different questions you can try. See if you can correctly answer 2020 multiple choice question 15, or the Northern Hemisphere 2017 multiple choice question 8, or the 2014 multiple choice question 20. Good luck, and I'll see you guys in the next video.